Imagine this. One single choice you make today, maybe something as simple as skipping a budget or ignoring your savings, could actually cost you $1 million over your lifetime. Sounds dramatic, right? But it's true. The habits you build right now in your 20s are the foundation for your entire financial future. Every decision, no matter how small, adds up over time. Your 20s are a financial minefield, filled with temptations and pressure to keep up with everyone around you. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending more than you earn, racking up debt, or putting off important decisions because you think you have plenty of time. But you don't have to make the same mistakes as everyone else. You can choose a different path, one that leads to freedom, security, and real wealth. I'm here to hand you the cheat codes to adulting. These aren't just generic tips you've heard a million times. They're real, actionable financial hacks that can put you 10 years ahead of your peers. We're talking about strategies that will help you save more, invest smarter, and avoid the traps that keep so many people stuck living paycheck to paycheck. This isn't going to be a boring lecture filled with confusing jargon or outdated advice. This is real talk from someone who's been there and learned the hard way. I want you to feel empowered, not overwhelmed, and to walk away with practical steps you can start using today. We're going to break down the 10 biggest financial mistakes people make in their 20s. Mistakes that can haunt you for years if you're not careful. But more importantly, I'll show you exactly how to avoid them so you can keep more of your hard-earned money and use it to build the life you want. If you dream of financial freedom, of being able to travel, buy your dream home, or simply not stress about bills every month, then you need to watch this video all the way to the end. The steps you take now will determine whether you're stuck struggling or living your best life. Don't miss out. What you're about to learn could be the most important lesson you hear all year. This is your chance to get ahead, to make smarter choices, and to set yourself up for success, no matter where you're starting from. So let's make a promise right now. You're not going to be another broke statistic. You're going to take control, avoid the pitfalls, and start building your own financial empire. Starting today. Let's go! Mistake number 1, not having a budget. Without a budget, your money disappears and you have no idea where it went. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control. You tell your money where to go. Start simple. Track your income and every dollar you spend for a month. Use the 50-30-20 rule: 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings and debt. The people who get rich are the ones who master this early. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. Start tracking your spending today. This is step 1 to taking control. Credit card debt is a trap. Don't fall for it. It's easy to swipe a card and forget about the consequences, but those small purchases can add up fast. Before you know it, you're staring at a mountain of bills, wondering how it got so high. Credit cards are designed to make spending feel painless, but the pain comes later, when the bill arrives. High interest rates mean a $1,000 balance can take years to pay off if you only make minimum payments. In fact, with an average interest rate of 20%, you could end up paying hundreds of dollars just in interest alone. That's money you could have saved or invested. The minimum payment might seem manageable, but it's a trap that keeps you in debt for years. If you can't buy it with cash, you can't afford it. This simple rule can save you from a lifetime of financial stress. Credit cards should never be used to buy things you don't have the money for. If you're tempted to use your card for something you can't pay off right away, pause and ask yourself if it's really worth it. Use credit cards for points and security, but pay off the full balance every month. Credit cards can offer great rewards, fraud protection, and convenience, but only if you're disciplined. Treat your card like a debit card. Never spend more than you have in your bank account. That way, you get the benefits without the burden of debt. Set up auto pay so you never forget. Never carry a balance. Ever. Missing a payment can hurt your credit score and lead to late fees. Auto pay ensures you never miss a due date, and paying in full means you avoid interest charges completely. Make it automatic, and you'll never have to worry about forgetting. If you're already in debt, make paying it off your top priority. Cut spending, pick up extra work, and focus on eliminating your balance as quickly as possible. Create a budget and track every dollar. Consider cutting up your cards or freezing them so you're not tempted to add to your debt while you're paying it down. Throw every extra dollar at your debt. Sell things you don't need, skip unnecessary expenses, and use any windfalls, like tax refunds or bonuses, to pay down your balance. Every little bit helps, and the faster you pay it off, the less you'll pay in interest. Escaping credit card debt is like getting out of prison. It sets you free. Imagine the relief of opening your statement and seeing a zero balance. You'll have more money for the things that matter, less stress, and a brighter financial future. Don't trade your future for a temporary flex. The satisfaction of being debt-free lasts much longer than the thrill of a new purchase. Make smart choices today, and your future self will thank you. Life throws curveballs: car repairs, medical bills, job loss. Without emergency savings, you're one crisis away from debt. An emergency fund isn't for getting rich. It's your financial life raft. Start now, even if it's just $20 a week. The habit matters more than the amount. Aim for 3-6 months of essential expenses, but build it slowly. Keep it in a separate high-yield savings account, out of sight, out of mind. Automate transfers every payday, even if it's small. This is you paying your future self first. Don't let one bad day wipe you out. Build your safety net. These days it feels like everywhere you look there's pressure to look rich. From the cars we drive to the clothes we wear, society tells us that success is about showing off. But here's the truth. Most people funding flashy lifestyles are actually struggling behind the scenes. They're living paycheck to paycheck just to keep up appearances. The reality is, looking rich and being rich are two very different things. Social media only makes this worse. Every time you scroll, you see people flaunting luxury vacations, designer shopping sprees, and expensive gadgets. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind, like you need to spend more just to keep up. But remember, what you see online is often just a highlight reel, not the full story. Chasing that image is a losing game that can leave you feeling empty and financially drained. True wealth isn't about what you spend, it's about what you own, the security you build, and the freedom you create for yourself. It's about having choices, not obligations. Real financial strength comes from saving, investing, and making smart decisions, not from impressing strangers. In fact, the richest people you'll meet often live the most modest lives. They drive regular cars, live in comfortable but simple homes, and shop at everyday stores. They know that true happiness and security come from within, not from what's on display. If you want to break free from the pressure, start by curating your environment. Unfollow accounts that make you feel like you need to spend to fit in. Turn off notifications that tempt you to buy things you don't need. Protect your peace of mind and your wallet. Be honest with your friends about your financial goals and your budget. The people who truly care about you will understand and support your choices. You might even inspire them to rethink their own spending habits. Focus on experiences, not things. The best memories are made from laughter, adventures, and time spent with people you care about, not from the price tags on your belongings. Find joy in the simple things that don't cost much. A walk in the park, a homemade meal, or a game night with friends can bring more happiness than any luxury purchase. The moment you stop trying to impress others and start building your own foundation, you begin to win. True wealth is about living life on your own terms, with confidence and purpose. Not investing early is the biggest financial mistake you can make. Compound interest is your superpower, but it needs time to work. Start investing in your 20s. Even small amounts grow huge over decades. Waiting just 10 years can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Open a Roth IRA and invest in a simple, low-cost index fund. You can start with just a few dollars using apps. Automate your investments and let time do the work. Don't wait until you're 40 and realize you missed out. Start today. Your future self will thank you. Skipping health insurance is playing Russian roulette with your finances. One accident or illness can cost tens of thousands and wipe out your savings. Health insurance isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. If you're under 26, stay on your parents' plan if you can. Otherwise, check your employer, school, or the healthcare marketplace for options. Subsidies can make it affordable. The monthly cost is nothing compared to a massive medical bill. Don't gamble with your health or your wealth. Get covered. Don't ignore the details of your student loans. Know if your loans are federal or private. Federal loans have more protections. Understand your interest rates and whether they're fixed or variable. Learn how much interest is building up while you're in school. Explore all repayment options, especially income-driven plans. Free up cash by choosing the right plan for your situation. Log in, get the facts, and ask questions if you're confused. Don't let debt control your life because you were afraid to ask. Your credit score is your financial report card. It affects loans, apartments, even jobs. A high score saves you thousands in interest. A low score costs you big. Pay every bill on time. One late payment can haunt you for 7 years. Keep your credit utilization low, ideally under 30%. Start building credit with a card for small recurring purchases and pay it off in full every month. Automate payments to avoid mistakes. Building good credit is simple, but it takes consistency. Protect your score. It opens doors for your future. Impulse buying is a silent budget killer. Small emotional purchases add up fast and sabotage your goals. Marketers are experts at triggering your spending impulses. Use the 24-hour rule. Wait a day before making any non-essential purchase over $50. Most of the time you'll realize you don't really need it. This simple pause saves you thousands over time. Every impulse buy is a choice between short-term satisfaction and long-term freedom. Be smarter than your impulses. Protect your future. The biggest mistake? Trying to figure out money alone. There's no shame in asking for help or learning from others. Use free resources, YouTube, podcasts, books, to boost your financial knowledge. Dedicate a little time each week to learning. Talk to people you trust about their experiences and mistakes. Don't let pride or embarrassment hold you back. The more you know, the better your decisions, and the faster you'll reach your goals. Don't go it alone. Learn from those who've been there. Those are the 10 biggest financial landmines of your 20s. Avoiding them isn't about perfection. It's about awareness and smart choices. You now have the playbook most people don't get until their 40s. If you learned something, subscribe and share this with a friend who needs it. Your journey to financial freedom starts now, with the choices you make today. You have the knowledge and the tools. Go take control of your financial future.